US Department of Defense has released the video footage of Russian fighter jets intercepting US UAV MQ-9 flying in international space over Black Sea. In the footage, two Russian Sukhoi-27 aircraft can be seen conducting an unsafe intercept with the US Air Force Intelligence, Surveillance and Reconnaissance unmanned MQ-9 aircraft operating within international space over the Black Sea on March 14, 2023. US termed Russian actions unprofessional. Russian Su-27s can be seen dumping fuel upon and struck the propeller of MQ-9, causing US forces to have to bring the MQ-9 down in international waters.
On Tuesday, Russian aircraft again engaged in dangerous and reckless and unprofessional behavior in the international airspace over the Black Sea. And two Russian jets dumped fuel on an unmanned U.S. MQ-9 aircraft conducting routine operations in international airspace. And one Russian jet struck our MQ-9 aircraft, resulting in a crash. And this hazardous episode is part of a pattern of aggressive, risky, and unsafe actions by Russian pilots in international airspace. Now, I just got off the phone with my Russian counterpart, Minister Shoigu. And as I've said repeatedly, it's important that great powers be models of transparency and communication. And the United States will continue to fly and to operate wherever international law allows. And it is incumbent upon Russia to operate its military aircraft in a safe and professional manner.
The video evidence of incident exposed the lies of Russia, who in a statement of March 14th claimed that the Russian fighter jets did not come in contact with US drone. The Russia's Ministry of Defense statement reads, "The Russian airspace control systems have detected an American MQ-9 unmanned aerial vehicle flying over the Black Sea near the Crimean Peninsula in the direction of the state borders of the Russian Federation. The drone flew with its transponders off, violating the boundaries of the temporary airspace regime established for the special military operation, communicated to all users of international airspace and published in accordance with the international standards. The Russian aircraft did not use onboard weapons, did not come in contact with the unmanned aerial vehicle and returned safely to their home airfield." Over the incident, many netizens commented that the US did shoot down a petty Chinese balloon with $4 lakh Sidewinder missile, whereas Russia urinated on $32 million MQ-9 UAV to down it. The incident is termed Cold War tactics used by Russia to bully and teach lessons to own and its all-weather friend China's adversary, the USA. This is not the first time Russian aircraft used bullying tactics. Earlier, US Navy has released video of a US EP-3 Ares aircraft flying on January 29, 2018 in international airspace over the Black Sea that was being intercepted by a Russian Su-27 aircraft. This interception was determined to be unsafe due to the Su-27 closing to within 5 feet and crossing directly through the EP-3's flight path, causing the EP-3 to fly through the Su-27's jet wash. The duration of the intercept lasted 2 hours and 40 minutes. After this incident, US Navy said in a statement, the Russian military is within its right to operate within international airspace, but they must behave within international standards set to ensure safety and prevent incidents, including the 1972 Agreement for the Prevention of Incidents on and over the high seas. Unsafe actions increase the risk of miscalculation and mid-air collisions. The US aircraft was operating in accordance with international law and did not provoke the Russian activity. Similarly, Belgian jets assigned to NATO's Baltic Air Policing mission intercepted Russian fighters as they conducted low passes over a US Navy destroyer on 17 April 2020. The Belgian F-16 Fighting Falcon multi-role fighters launched from Šiauliai Air Base in Lithuania, where the air policing mission is headquartered. Then they intercepted the Russian aircraft, two Su-24 Fencer attack jets, one Su-27 Flanker air superiority fighter, and one Su-30 Flanker sea multi-role fighter over the USS Donald Koch, an early Burki-class destroyer maneuvering in the Baltic Sea off the coast of Lithuania. The F-16s conducted the intercept in a safe and professional manner. Air policing is a peacetime activity conducted 365 days a year over alliance territory. Intercepts can be triggered when air traffic, civil or military, does not respond to hails from aircraft controllers. Footage include GoPro and helmet shots of Russian jets flying over the USS Donald Cook. In a similar incident, on November 5, 2018, a US EP-3 Ares aircraft flying in international airspace over the Black Sea was intercepted by a Russian Su-27. This interaction was determined to be unsafe due to the Su-27 conducting a high-speed pass directly in front of the mission aircraft, putting at risk the pilots and crew. The intercepting Su-27 made an additional pass, closing with the EP-3 and applying its afterburner while conducting a banking turn away. The crew of the EP-3 reported turbulence following the first interaction and vibration from the second. The duration of the intercept was approximately 25 minutes. These incidents were not standalone but just a few of many. At approximately 11:19 am on August 28, 2020, two Russian Su-27 flanker pilots intercepted a US Air Force B-52 bomber that was conducting routine operations in the Black Sea over international waters. The Russian pilots flew in unsafe and unprofessional manner while crossing within 100 feet of the nose of the B-52 multiple times at co-altitude and while in afterburner, causing turbulence and restricting the B-52's ability to maneuver. The recent incident involving Russian Su-27 and American MQ-9 can escalate tensions as it happened after a year of Russian invasion on Ukraine and amid possibility of conflict spiraling off. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.